Am I focused? Am I focused? 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 Am I focused? Welcome back to Drunk Cooking with Leora, the show where I take your recipes and get drunk with them. This week's request comes in from Ruben. Ruben has asked us to make gnocchi and Negronis, which is bloody brilliant because I've just come back from Italy, so I'm really excited to make Italian shit. 2 Negronis down, bitches. Do you know what? I didn't like Negronis. Now I do. Before we get started, I think it's really important to let you know that some things have changed in my life recently. Quick fire round. 3 things have happened in my life recently. 1, I've moved house. This is no longer my house. 2, nothing else has happened to me. Let's crack on with some food. I think we can do this. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine. It's totally fine. Boil a kilo of peeled Maris Piper potatoes. You could also use King Edwards if you like, but either way, I've gone with King Edwards. Maris Pipers. Shit. I did them in advance because I'm learning my lesson. Now this is something I learned in Italy. I don't know why. No one fucking explained it to me because I don't understand Italian. But while they're still hot, you want to mash them fucking immediately. Whatever genius came up with the idea of potato pasta, they deserve an award. Potatoes are fucking awesome. You know what else is awesome? Pasta. Mash. Ooh. I have a little sleeve going on here. They look like floaty devices. You know what my favorite food is? Chips. My initial experience when I'm eating something is a bit is I look at the food and I'm just like, why aren't you chips? Comment down below if that's something that you've experienced, because I experience that quite regularly, maybe at least once a day. That can be used as an insult towards anyone who bores you or annoys you. When you don't like them and they're just talking shit at you and you just wish you were somewhere else, I just fucking wish you were chips. Why aren't you chips? And on the flip side to that, I don't wish you were chips. That is the highest grade compliment you could give anyone. You know what? If you have a potato ricer, you're a smarter man than me. Or woman. I didn't just assume your gender. My floaties are slowly turning into sleeves. Sprinkle in your flour and your seasoning. I'm going to be seasoning this with nutmeg, salt, pepper, and smoked paprika. I'm getting good at this. The next step requires you using your hands, and these potatoes are still quite hot. So put aside to cool, take some time to do some drinking, and we'll be ready when this is touchable. Untouchable. Cooling time is always drinking time. Why haven't I been hired for a booze advert yet? I'd make like a really good Bill Murray. No? While we wait for this to cool, I'm going to tell you a funny story that happened to me today. I took Logan to the vet. So while that was happening, I went to the Asian supermarket to buy some sexy ingredients, and they gave me a fortune cookie. I've had a lot of bad luck recently, and that's half the reason why I haven't done an episode of Drunk Cooking for a while. Bad luck, and then cooking drunk. That seems like a really fucking bad idea, doesn't it? And the fortune cookie says something very deep and profound. Don't find fault, find remedy. I've been blaming a lot of shit on people recently. It was your fault. This spoke to my soul. Anyway, picked up my cat, put him in the car. He vomited immediately. So I take him out of his little bag. I got a little cat backpack, cut-to backpack photo, it's really cute. And someone fucking backs up into me. And he just keeps driving into my car. So I get out, difficultly like trying to hold the cat back because he's like trying to get out of the car now because he's not in his vomit cage. 5 seconds after reading my fucking fortune, cat vomits, car drives into me. Moral of the story, don't find fault, find remedy. Maybe just don't read fortune cookies while driving. Disclaimer, I was not reading the fortune cookie when the man drove into me. What some of you might not know is Lucas is actually a fabulous mixologist. He's just convinced me that Camparis aren't shit.
Negronis.
Make sure that you've got your floaties on just in case you drown in your Negroni. You are going to add your flour. You're basically just making a dough out of potato and flour, two of the greatest ingredients known to man. Tastes like flour. You know, use your judgment, good amount, and mix. You kind of want this to feel sticky, I think. Can you pull my floaties up? Pull my floaties up. Use more flour if necessary. And then flour your surface. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you. Kneading it now. I learned how to knead on the bread episode. Make it rain! I regret that choice. Split this into 4. Put your other 3 sides a piece. Put your other pieces aside. Classic. Now we're gonna roll this out into a sausage. Fucking subscribe, alright? Like, I know you're watching. Just subscribe. It's not that hard. It's like one button. I mean, I don't know what 3 centimeters is, but I'm gonna cut them into what I think looks like gnocchi. Yeah? We're all good with that? Great. Fantastic. Gnocchi. 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 I made gnocchi, bitch! It's not done yet. If you want little sauce pockets, take a fork and make a pretty shape. I don't really know what that shape is. I'm guessing. Maybe watch an Italian do this on YouTube and not me. Maybe watch a sober person do this on YouTube and not me. This is not just gnocchi. This is DC gnocchi. Drunk cooking gnocchi. Gnocchi, gnocchi, gnocchi. We're gonna throw it into the boiling hot water for 2 to 3 minutes. And then when it's done, we're gonna remove it with a slotted spoon and then we can serve it with whatever. You know what? You don't wanna watch in between. I know you don't. I've been with you for a long time. All right? This relationship has blossomed into something beautiful. I know you now. Let that sink in. Boil already!
Hey! What are you doing in my house?
When you fried your potatoes enough to understand that they're different from each other, you're gonna add whatever sauce you intended to add. I've made mine already. Do whatever you want. I've done mine with cherry tomatoes and some rocket and some stuff. Here's my stuff. You forget what these are called. Peas. Italy. Ha. This is delicious, actually. Considering this is the first time I've ever made gnocchi, I'm pretty proud of myself. We made gnocchi, guys. You make gnocchi, post your photos down below of what you made. So this is goodbye, and it's also goodbye to this wonderful kitchen. I will miss it deeply. I'm gonna rub every part of it. Have I rubbed all the parts? This got weird. Super slow-mo, like, oh yeah, this is sexy finished food, finish. Look at you, you're so sexy finished food. I would eat you in the bedroom. I would eat you in the living room. I would eat you in the car. And then I would feel shame because I ate you in the car and I didn't wait until I got home. You were so sexy.